This video is for my Ceramics 2 kids. One of the advanced techniques I really wanted to show you was how to make a lidded pot. So that's what I'm going to demo for you, and hopefully someday you'll get to try this. Now, spat down. Start with 1 pound of clay, just like we always do. Now, the one thing you have to remember is we go through all the same steps, but after you pull the cylinder, you have to leave the top lip a little thicker. Now the shape I'm going to make is one of my honey pots. So that's what I'm measuring for. And notice I'm already starting the lip a little thicker even on my first pull. Pull it up a little bit, but still a little thicker on top. Got my cylinder, but the lip is a little thicker on top. Now I'm going to put my honey pot shape to it. To do that, I'm using a kidney rib, or a kidney shaped rib. I'm not squeezing it too much here at the top, I'm just straightening it up. Alright. Now the other thing I wanted to show you is I put a different foot on my honey pots, and it's a rounded foot. I use a rib, and actually I'll be bummed when this finally wears down, but it puts a nice little foot on the bottom. So I take it, brace the rib like this, my arm is on my leg when I push it in. Cuts a nice foot in the bottom of your pot. Now sometimes it pushes the round out of my pot, so I got to come back in and kind of round it off with just a touch. I always think of Winnie the Pooh when I make it. Now, next I'm going to cut the gallery for the lid to fit down in. So I've got a special rib, which I made out of a paint stick from Home Depot. I get the lip really good and wet. Put my hand on the outside, and I put my other finger up here to brace my thumb. I split the lip almost in half, and then I just bring a little more water. About like that. Now I've got the gallery where the pot lid is going to sit, but I want it to look nice, so I'm going to take, round that off, and take my lip finisher, and I'm going to be careful not to let it drape on the inside and screw up my gallery. I just want to round the outside of that lip off. Alright. Next, to get the moisture out of the inside of the pot, I'm going to take my sponge tool, just dip it down in, picks up the moisture. Gets all the water out of it. Take my sponge, just go over the outside. Clean it off. Got a little thin on this side, but it will work. Now, if you notice how deep the gallery is. That's what we're going to shoot at. Now, before we can make the lid, we're going to take these calipers. Normally they've been on the top shelf by the window. You come in and you measure the hole the lid's going to sit in. And our lid is going to be this wide to fit down in there. Okay, we're going to stop here while we switch over to the next step is we're just going to put this up on the shelf, or sometimes I'll just sit it here so I can see how deep that is.